into a roadside bar, followed by a falling star. 3 guitars and a tired drum. Played the song I was running from, stained glass beer signs neon red. Held the words I had never said. Harmony, you set me free. 3 voices singing back to me. I was lost, I was alone. Found my heart in a borrowed tone. Sing it high, sing it sweet. Harmony beneath my feet. Piano man with a silver tooth sang the kind of plain old truth that a man like me had buried deep in a place too dark to even weep. Bartender wiped a glass and smiled, knew I'd been running for a while. Oh, closing time, but they let me stay. Played the song I had to play. Joined the chorus, lost the shame. Found a melody worth my name. Strangers' voices wrapped me warm, like a coat against the storm. Music does what words cannot. Music holds the empty spot. 3-part harmony, holy choir, lifted me out of the wire. When the world has no more room, sing the song that breaks the gloom. Outside, the night was kind, stars above and peace of mind. Engine on, but I did not drive, just sat there more alive. Radio hummed the same old tune underneath the harvest moon. Sing me on, sing me through. Harmony I owe to you. Sing it high, sing it low. Harmony I let you go. Sing me on, sing me through. Harmony I owe to you. Good nights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Good nights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's out of patience while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. Marie starts with her coat on at 12:15. By 12:30 she's reseated with a photo off the shelf. It's her mother at a picnic, 1962 or 3. And that's another 20 minutes and another pot of tea. Good nights at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Good nights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. The men shake hands and talk an hour with their hands still knit, about a carburetor and a fishing spot in debt. The women trade their Tupperware like nations trading art. Every dish goes home with something, that's the covenant of the heart. Good nights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Good nights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. Half the cars are running with their headlights on the barn. Doors open like a beetle's wings, goodbyes warm as a yarn. Somebody remembers one more joke from 30 years ago, and the laughter rolls the driveway like the last verse of the show. City people say goodbye like they're jumping off a train. One word at the elevator, gone into the rain. But out here where the nights are long and neighbors far between, a goodbye is a ceremony, unhurried and serene. It says the time we spent tonight was worth its weight in gold. It says come back at Christmas. It says drive safe. It says don't get old. So take your time out by the trucks. Say everything twice through. Good nights take an hour, 'cause the love takes longer too. Good nights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Good nights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. When the last tail lights go winking down the county line, we'll stand a minute in the quiet, your hand resting next to mine. The house will hum and settle like a fiddle put away. Good night took an hour, what a perfect thing to say. Good nights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Good nights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. Good nights take an hour, and the stars don't seem to mind. They've watched a million driveways where the leaving lags behind. Flash your lights at the mailbox, honk once at the bend. Good nights take an hour when the guests are really friends. house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. Jimmy brought his brother, and his brother brought a friend. The friend brought a guitar case, so we let them all in. Now the shadows on the curtains moving easy wall to wall, and the porch boards keep the rhythm of the footsteps in the hall. Every window glowing like the house is full of dawn. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. The den's all cards and laughter, the kitchen steam and song, the hallways little kids who should have been in bed by long. Every room's a different weather, every doorway's a new tune, and the stairwell's got a couple hiding, smiling from the moon. Every window glowing like the house is full of dawns. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. The power meter spinning like a fiddler's elbow flies. Let it spin, we'll pay the piper. It's a bargain at the price, 'cause you can't buy what's in here with a wire and a bill. It just happens when the doors are open, and it always will. Driving in the darkness, you can tell a lot from light. A single bulb says lonely, a porch lamp says alright, but a whole house lit like harvest says there's something going on that began before your headlights and will roll on past the dawn. So honk twice at the mailbox, come bouncing up the ruts. No such thing as strangers here, no maybes, answer buts. coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. Jimmy brought his brother, and his brother brought a friend. Somebody's in the kitchen, and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. Jimmy brought his brother. The record flips at midnight, the slow side's almost done. The needle's riding gentle through the last soft one. The candles have grown quiet and the talk has gotten low, but the record flips at midnight and the B-side's good to go. So rest your eyes a minute in the middle of the tune, 'cause the second wind is coming, and it's coming pretty soon. Side one was for the dinner and the catching up on years, for the toast to absent faces and the laughing through the tears. It played us sweet and steady while the evening found its shape. Now it's spinning out the last groove like a slow unwinding tape. The record flips at midnight, the slow side's almost done. The needle's riding gentle through the last soft one. The candles have grown quiet and the talk has gotten low, but the record flips at midnight and the B-side's good to go. So rest your eyes a minute in the middle of the tune, 'cause the second wind is coming, and it's coming pretty soon. Somebody's almost sleeping in the big chair by the fire. Somebody's stacking dishes, somebody's tuning down a wire. It looks like every gathering, the moment it goes still, but everybody's waiting and everybody will. The record flips at midnight, the slow side's almost done. The needle's riding gentle through the last soft one. The candles have grown quiet and the talk has gotten low, but the record flips at midnight and the B-side's good to go. So rest your eyes a minute in the middle of the tune, 'cause the second wind is coming, and it's coming pretty soon. The clock hands both point heavenward, the house holds in its breath. Mary's got her hand upon the record player's edge. She's grinning like a bandit with the whole room in her palm. One flip of black vinyl and goodbye to all this calm. Every good night has a hinge that it swings on. One half made of supper, one half made of song. And the hinge is always midnight when the tired ones head to bed, and the rest of us look sideways with the same idea instead. Drop the needle, Marie, on the side we know by heart. The one with all the fast ones, the one that throws a spark. The record flips at midnight, and just like that we're new. Every sleepy eye is open, every boot is tapping too. The kitchen empties outward and the floor fills to the walls. Midnight's not an ending when the B-side calls, so shake the sugar off now. Now forget about the time the record flipped at midnight, and the night's back in its prime. Whoever made this record knew exactly what they'd done. They put the slow side first because the fast side has to win. And when the last groove crackles and the platter comes to rest, we'll flip it back to side one, 'cause this night deserves the best. The record flips at midnight. Let the neighbors set their clocks by the stomping through our windows and the rhythm in our socks. Side two, side one, side two again until the morning light. The record keeps on flipping, so good night is not tonight. Handwriting like home, that's what came today. General delivery with the loops that go your way. The tall and steady letters, the little crooked J. Handwriting like home from 1,000 miles away. I read it by the window of a diner off the pass, and the canyon out the glass looked like your looking glass. The clerk called out my name like he'd been holding it a while. Said this one's traveled some, son, and he slid it down the aisle. I knew before I turned it, knew it from the ink. You always press the pen down harder than you think. Handwriting like home, that's what came today. General delivery, general delivery with the loops that go your way. The tall and steady letters, the little crooked J. Handwriting like home from 1,000 miles away. I read it by the window of a diner off the pass, and the canyon out the glass looked like your looking glass. You wrote about the garden and the fence I need to mend, the neighbor's dog, the weather, and a piece what came today. General delivery with the loops that go your way. The tall and steady letters, the little crooked J, handwriting like home from 1,000 miles away. I read it by the window of a diner off the pass, and the canyon out the glass look like your looking glass. I've seen the painted desert and the mesas dressed in flame, seen lightning walk the ridgeline like it's calling out a name. But nothing on this highway, no wonder I have known, ever stopped my heart like handwriting, like home. Funny how a person lives inside the way they write. The patience in the pen strokes, the margins running tight. I could pick yours out of thousands, out of millions, out of all. The way you'd know my footsteps coming down the hall. So keep the letters coming to whatever town is next. Care of general delivery, I'll be there to collect, and I'll carry them like postcards of a place I'm headed for. Handwriting like home, and home's worth heading for. Handwriting like home, that's what came today. General delivery with the loops that go your way. The tall and steady letters, the little crooked J, handwriting like home from 1,000 miles away. I read it by the window of a diner off the pass, and the canyon out the glass look like your looking glass. I wrote you back directly on the card with the most sky. Told you about the river and the hawk that owns the high. And I tried to make my letters lean the way your letters lean, so you'd get a little bit of me and every in between. Handwriting like home, that's what came today. General delivery with the loops that go your way. The tall and steady letters, the little crooked J, handwriting like home from 1,000 miles away. I read it by the window of the diner off the pass, and the canyon out the glass looked like your looking glass. The clerk called out my name like he'd been holding it a while. Said this one's traveled some, son, and he slid it down the aisle. I knew before I turned it, knew it from the ink. You always press the pen down harder than you think. Handwriting like home, that's what came today. General delivery with the loops that go your way. The tall and steady letters, the little crooked J, handwriting like home from 1,000 miles away. I read it by the window of a diner off the pass, and the canyon out the glass looked like you. much sky for one card. I need 100 more. The blue goes on forever, past the edges of the store. I turned the postcard sideways, tried to fit the evening in. Too much sky for one card, but I'll send what I can send. So here's the bottom corner of a sunset gone to rose. The rest is on the way, love. That's how the mailing goes. The rack outside the trading post had every view they sell. The canyon in the morning and the canyon in the swell. But not one card had room enough for what was overhead. So I bought the pack of 20 and I'll mail the sky instead. There's too much sky for one card. I need 100 more. The blue goes on forever, past the edges of the store. I turned the postcard sideways, tried to fit the evening in. Too much sky for one card, but I'll send what I can send. So here's the bottom corner of a sunset gone to rose. The rest is on the way, love. That's how the mailing goes. Card one's the horizon where it's thin and paling gold. Card two's the middle heaven where the swallows break and fold. Card three's the first star, trying not to be too soon. And card four, if you'll believe me, is the corner of the moon. There's too much sky for one card. I need 100 more. The blue goes on forever, past the edges of the store. I turned the postcard sideways, tried to fit the evening in. Too much sky for one card, but I'll send what I can send. So here's the bottom corner of a sunset gone to rose. The rest is on the way, love. That's how the mailing goes. The postmaster's gotten used to me. He grins and stamps away. Say, son, you're mailing weather now. That's 2 an ounce today. I tell him it's a bargain for a sky this wide and true. He nods and says the missus used to send him skies like 2. Tape the cards together on the kitchen wall, corner touching corner, till you got them all. 20 little windows making one big pane, and behind them all the desert and the coming rain. It won't be to scale, love, it won't be complete. There's always more of heaven than the paper and the street. But stand back squinting Sunday when the whole thing's up, and you'll see the sky I stood in, overflowing every cup. There's too much sky for one card. I need 100 more. The blue goes on forever, past the edges of the store. I turned the postcard sideways, tried to fit the evening in. Too much sky for one card, but I'll send what I can send. So here's the bottom corner of a sunset gone to rose. The rest is on the way, love. That's how the mailing goes. I'll just have to bring the rest. The sky rolled up inside me, riding in my chest, and we'll unfold it slowly on some evening on the lawn. Too much sky for one card, so I saved you all the dawn. There's too much sky for one card, I need 100 more. The blue goes on forever, past the edges of the store. I turned the postcard sideways, tried to fit the evening in. Too much sky for one card, but I'll send what I can send. So here's the bottom corner of a sunset gone to rose. The rest is on the way, love. That's how the mailing goes. Too much sky for one card, too much road for one song. The harmonica can hold it where the paper comes up wrong. So listen to the last verse with the window open wide. That's the sky I couldn't mail you, coming inside. Every station's got a story, and a dog asleep in shade. And I leave a little postcard for the kindness that they gave. You can't buy time at the counter, can't pump it from the ground, but a car that's headed homeward makes the clock slow down. 4 cents for the carry, 5 gallons for the road. One heart on the highway, running on a full soul. The odometer keeps praying, and numbers soft and low. And every mile I'm burning is a mile closer home. So stamp it, seal it, send it. Let the engine hum the tune. Gasoline for the daylight, love letters for the moon. Running on stamps and gasoline, that's the whole supply. A tank of regular and a book of forever, me and the great white sky. Every fill up buys 100 miles, every stamp a state. Running on stamps and gasoline, and neither one can wait. The pump keeps counting numbers, and the pen keeps counting days. I'm spinning both like sunlight in 100,000 ways. When the last stamp leaves the booklet and the tank runs down to fumes, I'll be standing on your gravel in the gold of afternoon. Till then it's wind and white lines and a mailbox now and then. Stamps and gasoline, darling, till I'm home again. Running on stamps and gasoline, that's the whole supply. A tank of regular and a book of forever, me and the great white sky. Every fill up buys 100 miles, every stamp a state. We're running on stamps and gasoline, and neither one can wait. The pump keeps counting numbers, and the pen keeps counting days. I'm spending both like sunlight in 100,000 ways. Left with $40 and a glove box full of cards. Traded one for coffee at a stand behind the yards. The map says there's a post office where the highway meets the sand. So I'm spending both like sunlight in 100,000 ways. Left with $40 and a glove box full of cards. Traded one for coffee at a stand behind the yards. The map says there's a post office where the highway meets the sand. So I'm pushing on the pedal with a postcard in my hand. Running on kick her over, roll the windows down. We're the first truck into town. Feed store, ice house, bakery line. Got a list as long as my arm and half a dime. If they haven't got it, we'll make do without. That's what market mornings are about. 7 a.m. in the main streets yawning. Shopkeepers cranking out their shades. Everybody knows why we're loading heavy. Everybody's coming to the place. Kick her over, roll the windows down. We're the first truck into town. Feed store, ice house, bakery line. Got a list as long as my arm and half a dime. If they haven't got it, we'll make do without. That's what market morning sure you let my cousin in. Do without. That's what market mornings are about. A town runs on its gossip, a town runs on its wheat. But twice a summer maybe it runs on a party street. And every sack we're hauling and every crate we tie is a promise to the county that the well won't run dry. Last stop at the ice house, loading window, blocks wrapped up in burlap, cold as sin. Point her home with the springs all grown in. Let the good day begin. Kick her over, roll the windows down. We're the first truck into town. Feed store, ice house, bakery line. Got a list as long as my arm and half a dime. If they haven't got it, we'll make do without. That's what market mornings are about. Gravel flying, morning bright. Loader heavy, driver light. Horn blast at the canyon bend. Telling home we're rolling in. Whoa! The souvenirs I didn't buy are coming home with me. The turquoise and the bolo ties, the spoons from Tennessee. I left them on the shelves to shine for someone passing through. 'Cause the only thing worth carrying is what I'll tell to you. Shop keeps the trinkets, I'll keep the way it felt. Souvenirs I didn't buy are the richest things I've held. There was a rack of little license plates with every name but mine. A cactus in a coffee mug, a rattlesnake in brine. I turned them all over, checked the price on everyone, then walked out with my pockets light into the falling sun. All the souvenirs I didn't buy are coming home with me. The turquoise and the bolo ties, the spoons from Tennessee. just to fit the dime. But you look like the kind that lets the big things stay big. So here's a free postcard, kid. Now go and live. All the souvenirs I didn't buy are coming home with me. The turquoise and the bolo ties, the spoons from Tennessee. I left them on the shelves to shine for someone passing through. 'Cause the only thing worth carrying is what I'll tell to you. The gift shop keeps the trinkets, I'll keep the way it felt. Souvenirs I didn't buy are the richest things I've held. I got the smell of rain on red rock, got the echo of a train, got the way the light goes purple when the day forgets its name. None of it was under glass, and none of it was priced, and all of it is yours the minute I arrive. You can't wrap a canyon sunset, can't ribbon up the breeze, can't fit a hawk in tissue paper, can't box the cottonwood trees. So I'm coming home empty-handed, with my hands completely full. Every pocket's got a story, and every story pulls. The checkout bell was ringing as I stepped into the gold. Richest man in Arizona, with nothing bought or sold. And the postcard that she gave me, well, it's already signed. Souvenirs I didn't buy, and the ones I left behind. All the souvenirs I didn't buy are coming home with me. The turquoise and the bolo ties, the spoons from Tennessee. I left them on the shelves to shine for someone passing through. 'Cause the only thing worth carrying is what I'll tell to you. The gift shop keeps the trinkets, I'll keep the way it felt. Souvenirs I didn't buy are the richest things I've held. Someday when we're old and gray and going through the drawer, we won't find a single snow globe, won't need anything more. Just a stack of dog-eared postcards, ooh, turquoise and the bolo ties, the spoons from Tennessee. I left them on the shelves to shine for someone passing through, 'cause the only moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. I came up this driveway 7 years ago this fall, out of gas and out of reasons, hardly anything at all. They fed me like a cousin, put my sorrows on a shelf. Now I keep the lamp lit for some other former self. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. They bump against the porch screen with their dusty paper wings, persistent as regret and twice as light as summer things. The old dog doesn't bother them, he's seen this dance before. Everything that's lost out there ends up at this door. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, they're looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. Inside they're singing something with a chorus big and round, the kind of song that travels, the kind that hunts you down. And I stand out here a minute with the moths and evening air, just to feel the pull of lamplight like an answered prayer. Scientists will tell you that a moth mistakes the flame for the moon it navigates by. Well, mister, all the same, I'm mistaken plenty porch lights for the moon in my time too, and been luckier than lucky when the door came swinging through. join the noise and light. I'll leave the porch lamp burning like they left it for me that night. And if somebody's out there running low on road and hope, may they circle in like I did and find how people cope. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. Moths around the lamplight, and music through the wall, the great soft net of kindness that catches when we fall. Burn on YouTube, buck the light bulb, you're doing holy work. Moths around the lamplight, me among them, sir. Clean shirts and cold water, comb marks in our hair, boots knocked free of the courtyard dust. Line up, let me see you there. A day of sweat behind us and a night of gold to wear. Pump handle squeaking out by the wash house, cold enough to make a grown man shout. Soap and splash and half a mirror working the whole day's honest labor out. Clean shirts and cold water, comb marks in our hair, boots knocked free of the courtyard dust. Line up, let me see you there. A day of sweat behind us and a night of gold to wear. Shirts been waiting ironed on the bedposts, collar stiff as Sunday's second row, buttons up and suddenly we're strangers, same old boys with a different kind of glow. Pass the one good bottle of pomade around, argue over who's the sharpest dressed. The mirror in the hallway seen some cowboys, but tonight it's looking at the county's best. Clean shirts and cold water, comb marks in our hair, boots knocked free of the courtyard dust. Line up, let me see you there. A day of sweat behind us and a night of gold to wear. Work is what you're made of, but a night like this is why you can wear the day out honest, then hang it up to dry. Cold water for the tired, clean cotton for the proud. Walk out on that courtyard, stand out in that crowd. says the house looks better. Then he laughs. Clean shirts and cold water, comb marks in our hair, boots knocked free of the courtyard dust. Line up, let me see you there. A day of sweat behind us and a night of gold to wear. Fresh as morning, a night ahead. Not a word needs to be said. The sun is dropping, hearts alight. We were built for this one night. And now the work's half over. Shades soft and the porch is deep. Just a minute with my hat down over. Just a minute not to sleep. But the clock says hurry, hurry, and a minute's never cheap. Full bellies from a sandwich lunch at midday. Boots off and the breeze just right. Somebody said we've earned a little breather. Somebody snoring before I close my eyes. Easy now, the work's half over. Shades soft and the porch is deep. Just a minute with my hat down over. Just a minute not to sleep. But the clock says hurry, hurry, and a minute's never cheap. Dream the tables set themselves in order. Dream the lamps were lit by helpful birds. Dream the guests arrived and found us sleeping. Woke up with a shout at my own words. 4 o'clock, the shadows cross the gatepost. Half the yard still waiting on its lights. Everybody up like the house caught fire. Hats on crooked, running for the fight. Easy now, the work's half over. Shades soft and the porch is deep. Just a minute with my hat down over. got to sleep. But the clock says hurry, hurry, and a minute's never cheap. Funny how an afternoon can slip you like a fish. Funny how the sweetest sleep comes right before the rush. Now every hand's a blur of work and every boot's a drum, laughing at ourselves full speed, because the night still comes. Tablecloths go sailing over sawhorses, candle boxes flying hand to hand. What the morning did in 6 slow hours, the panic did in 1. Ain't planning grand. Shades soft and the porch is deep. Just a minute with my hat down over. Just a minute not to sleep. But the clock says hurry, hurry, and a minute's never cheap. Caught it up with time to spare, sweat and laughter in the air. Every job the nap delayed, done before the light could fade.